AMD together with your fans. All right, mic check, mic check. Talking to myself and mic, see if things are working properly, so I'm not doing what I did the last time. There we go. All right, where did we leave off at? $4,000 ergo. Should probably go spend that. Let's check what's over there first. Check. Oh, there we go. Always check your corners, man. Don't do that. Get hit with a surprise. It's not like there's another big target out there somewhere. Ah. What I got? Power this on. Alright, do we fight it or do we not fight it? Go bite the ankles. Oh, it is Puppet of the Future, and this is corruption. So yeah, we're not ready for this because we're getting poisoned and everything right after that. It's really awkward because there's no music playing whatsoever. Just stay in my little corner. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Or try to at least. Okay. So hopefully there's a way to turn off whatever's causing the corruption, because I don't want to know what corruption does. I guess it's poison. I don't want to be poisoned during the whole fight. Get this way. Okay, so yeah, I see corruption is. Is this where I came from? The shielded front. Be a hole in the ceiling, yeah. Right, probably, yeah. Yep, I am confusing myself. Okay, my favorite part of Souls games, finding where to go. Okay, yeah, I remember. So I got here. All I gotta do is go back and watch the last recording, see where we left off at. We needed this open show with the previously on. So one direction, there's a boss with the corruption, and this is the correct way to go. And it sounds like someone's rolling down. I heard it, and I was slow to react to that. Alright, can I stand right here? Okay. Oh, can't use the line. Use the. Got not hit him. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Okay. Aha! I found. Just getting bullied. Where's it dropping from? Oh shit! I don't know why I just never do that against these slow guys. NPC? Oh. Oh, was it one of the stalker?
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here, unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent.
Oh, you just sing
I've
that?
never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags
Right,
himself,
so-
Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
That may or may not be who
You
I'm
caught
searching
us on
for.
our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe.
Hmm.
That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
What if I could fight these guys? Probably should.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the
Latest
actual guide.
edition of
Vanini
Vanini's
published
Landmark
and financed
Guide.
it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, then you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. You wish you had this, and the price.
Is that this month's attraction, Rose Estate. Warning: this book has been banned. If found, please report to the city. Sure. Right, do I get different dialogue if I have different?
Best of luck to you, my...
I know a smart bargainer when I see one, and you.
Sure. Alright, let's read details. Warning. Are you sure you want to read it? Yeah. Wherever we can. Some uneven written handwriting is here. You are warned, but you are reading a forbidden book. You're a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. A rose bloom at the Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Wow. Expertly written. This guy was made with the support of Red Lobster Inn. So now the question is this some type of, I don't know, riddle or something I gotta go search or collect all 5 secrets and become a millionaire?
Best of luck.
And Jesus. Okay, so we got the stalker guys. They're fighting the puppets. I think there's another faction.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy.
Yeah, you know that.
By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my
See, this
mind.
guy's talking to. She's just
It's a
being
shame that the
cool,
original author went
leaning
missing.
over there.
But I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side.
Okay, he just got us a newest copy and it's like torn up. Alright, and they they told me be careful who I invite over to Hotel Crop, so. Stay down. That's blocked. Somebody gonna pop up? Alright, come on. For this outfit gives me that old hunter's vibe. Alright, so they got red eyes. So that kind of tells me they're probably a little bit more tough. I don't know why I keep pressing. Kind of hoping those two would give me some type of dialogue for the boss down there since they're looking over it, but just talk about books and money. Use Trinity Key. It's for the secret or limited room items. Investigate. 3, create 1. You who open the door be one of the great ones. Okay. What we got over here? Question of the day: did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Have a safe. Who needs the combination? Alright, we got blue bloods, tailcoat, and quartz. Ooh, look at that. Is this the outfit from the cover? Alright, so these are secret rooms. We'll see. We got a little cryptic message here, both items here. And then a little quartz with item and upgrade tool. Item. Resource. So, but and we're just getting outfits, and the outfits don't really do much. Kind of back and forth on that. But okay, I see where we are now. Alright, so that leads, because it looks like it'll just lead me right back to where I fought the shield guy, which will take me the other route with the stick to where I gotta fight the giant robot. Oh. Not against kicking someone water down. Alright, is this a death drop? No, at least it's someone's up. Okay. I really should upgrade my weapon at some point. Okay, and this is just a dead end? Yep. Okay, if I just drop down, it will lead me back to the same spot. Good thing you don't lose the buff even if you miss your attack. Okay. It sounds like something behind me. Nope. Is there someone else down here? Okay. Saw blade? What's that? Throwable item, saw blade. Okay. Now, someone's gonna bust the door down, aren't they? Get the shortcut open. Red dot. We ain't got the HP for that. We got the shortcut open, so. Ah! There we go. You know what? Dodge! 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 Oh, come on, this sucks. So you were just stuck on the ground and... Oh, shit. Okay. So you can get... And that wasn't like a... What am I saying? Like a command grab or something. I was just stuck on the ground getting smacked. And smacked and smacked and smacked. So... Alright, overheat occurs. Both your character and monster would take increased fire damage. See, okay. In addition, monsters will experience slow natural HP recovery. Your character guard gain increase. Appreciate you. Alright, now where is this ladder? There. And that's the Trinity room. Alright, shortcut should be this way. Not that. Right now. Hopefully there's a way to increase how much healing I get from these, because that's a lot of getting out. Here. Hopefully you can follow me down this hallway. Ah! Ah shit, now I'm stuck on the ground again, aren't I? Alright. Nope, just chase me. Yeah. This works. I have no shame. I knew it was. Oh, use this once we could. Run. Watch out behind me. Oh, we killed both of them. Great. Oh, crap. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I was hoping to see the duck a little bit better. Oh, okay. I don't know. When do I get a chance to do a critical hit? So that. There we go. Now, one of the bosses, or the boss we fought last, had a little glow point to let you know where you can go for a critical strike. That would be useful on all targets, because sometimes the positioning just doesn't work. Okay. Back up. Alright, swordsmanship, master amulet. What's that? Let's see, reduce weapon durability. It's not like durability is really an issue as long as you're paying attention to it. It doesn't take long to get your durability back up, so. God, but wasteless amulet. Useless, I should say. Alright, now does this get rid of the poison corruption down below? Yes, sir. Now we're.
Best of luck to you, my.
I appreciate it.
Take care you don't get torched.
You guys, I would like some input as to what we're all looking at. Just a little bit, you know? I am just terrible at this. Alright, so now we go down and try to fight the big guy. And I'm lost. Oop, I'm sorry. It seems about double damage with that. My spacing was, or spacing doesn't matter with how much. Not bad. I still need to do a proper test to see if it increases your critical hit damage. Doctor's confessions. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Der Cure All. I intend to confess my sin. What you do? I made innumerable medicine cells under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure by my experiment early on the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. Why would the great alchemist record records? I'm saying that wrong. Be wrong. I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what was wrong? They're not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell, and when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sin? I only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penance. I also had the petrification disease, but I'm not sure. I'm not getting the cure. I'm ready to turn to stone and freeze to death. Okay, so not only do we have puppets to deal with, but probably some type of creature. Right. Down here. Okay, I was just about to say, let me guess, I'm gonna find someone down here in the basement that's dealing with this. So I never used it, so now's a good time to use it.
All puppets must die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure. All puppets must die. Wait. Those clothes. I killed countless puppets to atone
I
for
don't
what
waste
I did.
this
I
weapon
didn't
buff.
mean to break my vow. I was just so scared. I'm sorry I ran away. Oh, it's the weight of guilt. All puppets must die. Kill the
God damn it.
puppets.
Of course the buff wears off. And my arm is working.
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of its own.
Slap, slap, slap. Oh crap. Oop. It's very awkward silence going on.
I wish I hadn't run away.
I have no idea what's going on, but I noticed I had a window for a critical strike, but the guy was not turned around. It's like facing the side on me. Hey, come on, come on, come on.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Thanks. Get my health back. So I am curious as to what happened to this guy, though. Yep, there we go.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
He just said that. Alright. Nope, back up. Stalker's Promise.
I was afraid to die.
Sorry, buddy. I don't know what happened. What caused him to flip out? Let's see if his armor says anything. Survivor hunting apparel. The hunting apparel of the survivor, it belonged to the one who forsook his oath. When the puppets toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother, and his name that day became his survivor wandering. In the survivor's mask, the mouse mask worn by the survivor, it reeks of sewage and fear. That's what it smells like, fear. Rookie stalkers usually wear the animal mask decided by superiors. Perhaps this was even what had blessed the youth's fate. Okay, so I got armor and an emote. Okay, so we got a shortcut. I wouldn't even, it's not even a shortcut. I was gonna drop off, but I probably would have died, so. Alright, I want to try the Legion, the, what was it, Fulminus out, the big guy? Let me go back to crap. Venini is a king of high society, a genius inventor, the richest man in Krat. Along with his love, I actually haven't spoken to the older woman. Got that Geppetto is here. Let's see what she says. Foggy day. Hello, ma'am.
That sounds very dangerous. Geppetto usually isn't so reckless. The pain of his grief may be clouding his judgment. Dear, I shouldn't have said that.
I'm not gonna snitch. Don't worry.
You and Geppetto are always welcome at this hotel. Geppetto...
What's this?
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krat knows the story. All because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else.
Referencing Pinocchio.
But this is strange. I do not recall.
Which I'm
Who
Pinocchio.
exactly was that someone?
We're supposed to be. Let's see what y'all did here. Yeah. So let's see. Well, I'm gonna test out which sword build is it that lets me increase my damage for a short time. Because with the baton, it seems to double my damage output. Damage reduction. Let's see. Temporary increases attack. Perfectly blocked. I actually haven't tried the rapier handle though. So I said just about double it for a second, so let's give this a try, see how this pans out. Okay. See, that big guy is out here. Oh, yeah, he's still out here. Oops. Wait, I forgot I changed my arm already. Alright, so we can't really do a proper test considering the attack use has changed as well. I forgot to change the panel. But what I'm gonna do instead is, before opening, that's 252. Missed. Alright, I'm just trying to. So we did 252 without the buff. And 315 with the buff. So it's not as big of a boost, which doesn't make sense. It carries throughout. I don't know. The baton might be a little bit better, especially for a hit and run tactic. Why'd he fall apart like that? And the moveset's not bad either. With this being a double hit swing type of move for a heavy attack, whereas the baton is a single, it's heavy. So let's go back to the baton. So we say about 315 with the full charge attack. About 486. So yeah, I mean, unsurprisingly doesn't work. Actually, let's test it. 240. So the heavy attack with the double sword did like 12% more, but the charge attack with the baton, so baton's right there. That's a hit and run tactic. You can just do that, trigger it again. Now, what I'm probably gonna try to do is find super weak enemy and see how well, or if rather, the critical strikes are empowered by the baton. Well, it makes sense if they are, but if they're not, then which also will make sense. Just for oh, wait, I can get straight to the boss from here. Oh, that explains why I had to kick the ladder down as well. So, I think I'll stick with what I got so far. I don't hate the moveset. Really just test and see what's good. Although the other hilt, I like the little smoothness to it. The twists and spins with the attacks. Whereas I'm just like whacking with a sword. Kind of weird. And where's she go? Oh. Can't be moving all the way across the map and I gotta level up.
I'll use my power to help you.
Alright, so we got enough for 5 levels. Let's see, yeah, we may are going where? Hold off. So I guess the next question, because like the baton, so I guess the next question is the blade the best one? And probably not. At least when thinking about the... Oh, there's a dummy outside. I can test that there too. Oh. Thank you. I just want to say thank you for having this actually be part of the game. It's not going to do a lot of testing I need to here. So that was 883. Alright, just give it a second. So it kind of gives you more damage. But now that I'm actually getting into the testing phase of just different loadouts and stuff like that, I really do appreciate having a test area like this, because I play a lot of Destiny. Okay, that's why I don't beat a lot of games. And not having a solid testing area to test different builds and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. You have to go out and deal with the NPCs and with the AI.
I heard he went to shut the factory down.
Okay, but as I was saying, but having a dedicated little play space to test out your abilities and not having to worry about, you know, dealing with the NPC placements, yada yada yada, all that stuff. So
I know my way
pretty
around
useful.
a weapon.
And with something like that, it really opens up it. I mean, it's not like it costs anything to alter your weapons, but yeah, I feel a bit more aside from this type of alteration. But to assemble, I should say, your weapons, then encourages a little bit of testing. Okay, charge pulse cells, about the same. Fable charge. Generate. Now the problem with this is splitting the attack damage. Oops, wait down that. Alright, so I only did 2 attacks there because in an actual fight, I wouldn't be able to use my buff and then 3 attacks. Although, if I were to use my buff and then use a fatal charge and then do the thing, you know, then we could. 457. 257. Oh, extra 200 damage.
I know my way around.
Okay, so let me put the hell to... Alright, so I don't want damage because of lead into a critical strength. Let him heal up. 841. Heal up. 915. Did I do that wrong? Because I dealt more that time. Try to parry out. Actually, no. This is a perfect. Hit parry. torn. I am very torn right now.
I know my way.
So I can see. How much does it cost? So, buff on the head is 2, and the hilt is 1. So then you can, and again, if you have your what's it called, Fable charges, your Fable catalyst, then you can use your technique. Or if I can increase how much of a charge I have, then that's another way. But for now, we only have 3, so you activate that, do that. Well, I am very indecisive on what I want to do. I mean, it seems I've been doing pretty well. I would upgrade the electric coil's head, but sorry, bro. Be sure to get proper rest. The issue is this enemy resistance, so we already fought a boss that was resistant against electricity. I'm assuming Cecile's using electric attacks, so I don't want to invest into a split damage weapon. Especially when I can apply electricity through buffs, item buffs, or Legion arms. So it's kind of like, is it worth upgrading it? I don't know. That's kind of like, you know, the Great Sword of Fate handle. Wish I was the increase. And with the baton added onto it, we have a B scaling motivity. So I don't know. I think we've been doing pretty well with, I say that very lightly, pretty good so far with the Great Sword of Fate and the baton. The moveset is okay. It's kind of weird to be hammering away with a Great Sword, but it works. And I'm sure somebody's doing far more extensive testing than I am. But having the explosive damage and you can hit and run is pretty good. The Great Sword, not the Great Sword of Fate. Yeah, the Puppet Saber Sword. While that's useful, the heavy attack on it is a combo. So you really have to plan out when to use it. Especially, well, I guess a testing, and I'm not about to hit a stopwatch, is to see which is faster, doing that or doing the full charge with a heavy attack. Because you also got to worry about when you have the window available for a critical strike, or at least to stagger them, you want to have the fastest attack. So
I know my way.
Upgrade the blade. Okay. And when it comes to upgrading weapons, you don't upgrade the hilts at all. You just upgrade the blade. So it works. I have 9 moonstones, so I might as well. The only thing that, and again, like I said, if we can get more of the Fable charges, then maybe we can use, because I can see, depending on how long it takes me to do the, actually, let's try it out real quick. So let's say we're fighting a boss, right? Do that. I'll break their guard. Break your guard. Fable strike. Critical strike. And there you go. That's a little combo there. Now, if the recovery window is the same for most enemies, never tested because I'm trying to stay alive, then I can see a little, get fancy with it with the combo there. But if not, because 686, I rarely find myself using that attack because of the commitment you gotta have. I'd rather just charge, you know, strengthen the weapon, hitting around with the great sword,
I know my way around.
and go from there. So that's gonna be another thing, is finding a good Fable strike on the weapon. The hilts are pretty cool, but it's more the Fable strike themselves. But let's just go ahead and upgrade this, because we're kind of just sitting on them for a second. Yeah, I know I started the game off with the rapier, but Stargazer about training. I don't want to talk right now. Anti-social runaway. But strength build, hit and run, one hit, get out, one hit, get out. Although the rapier isn't bad either. Rapier, I'm probably saying it wrong. Isn't bad either, because then the heavy attack is a little backtrack. So plus, it looks clean. It looks clean. I like that look. It doesn't look weird. It fits. Push you hit faster. I had to remind myself that swapping the handle is the main thing that affects the moveset. Because I was thinking I'm about to use the power up, and then I'm gonna do the backtrack with the back hop. Can't do that. It's just tied to the rapier's handle. So let's put it back on. Thank you, Eugenia. You're the best. Sophia, let me talk to you.
I'll use my power.
Okay, so until let's see. Stop missiles, weapon attack 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. Plus 18. Upscaling. Not enough ergo. I think I'll probably push towards a strength build. I guess the only thing that really determine which one I focus on will just be the special weapons you can find once I'm able to craft them. If I find a really good special weapon. But yeah, let's go with that for now. Get an A scaling on strength, that'd be pretty nice. Well, depending on how high it goes. So, and while I'm here, I'm just gonna dump points into the great sword for now.
I know my way.
There we go. Okay, so that's at a +3. And I probably could have just upgraded the baton as well, but let's just stick with this. Keep it simple for myself. Wait, does only the hilt determine the scaling? Is that this? Okay, so I'm learning as I'm going. It seems only the hilt determines the scaling, which is interesting. If something alters, so yeah. Alright, so for future reference for myself, the hilt is, or the handle determines the scaling, it seems, unless the game changes throughout. So then I'm not tied to the fated blade sword. I said the great sword of fate. I'm sleepy, I'm sorry. Okay, so if we go with strength, okay. So then we're choosing more so, again, the Fable arts, as well as whatever type of attack damage it is. So electric, blunt, stab. And then weapon durability. Okay. So that does open up a bit more. So it's like, oh, you really like the rapier's blade? Attack faster. Shit, now I'm kind of regretting upgrading the strength. Well, if I'm sticking to the baton, I could still have the faster attack. It's just the weight distribution. Okay. We'll stick with this for now. But let's go fight the boss. So what we learned. Handles determine your scaling based off of what handle you have. You have a higher scaling with motility or the other skill. I don't know, the dexterity or strength. That's what I'm gonna call them by. And then the handle determines moveset, whereas the head of the weapon determines the damage type. Yep. And then of course your favorite arts is determined by either or. Both the weapons, so. Alright, can I see them over there? Yeah, they're still the same number. Actually, I don't remember saying anything that I killed that one guy. Radiant Ergo. Yeah. Ankles. Oh, gosh, damn. Alright, see, you have no iframes for you're on the ground because I got smacked twice for that attack. Okay, yep. Going for them kneecaps. This is like ridiculously easy. I spoke too soon, and I'm hit with shot run. I spoke too soon. Last final words, famous final last words. Okay, so we can dodge that Python spin underneath on the spin. Daytime spin. Ooh. Did I forget what I just said? I'm gonna have to go back and test and remind myself if it's stacks or not. Because I probably am just wasting a fatal charge every time I do that. Okay, what's in the box? Alright, booster glaive. Booster glaive handle. Cool. Let's see how this handles. It's kind of cool. It's very slow. And what does the weapon fable do? Rush forward quickly to slash multiple times. Gather your strength for a powerful slash attack. Hold the attack button to trigger a stronger attack. Alright, will I get some type of commentary from these guys? And I killed that thing. Put on Legion's mask before I go to him as well. Hey guys, it's your old pal Survivor. How we doing?
Take care you don't get torched.
Best of luck to you, my.
Alright, nothing different. That kind of sucks. Okay, now I'm completely turned around. So I fought the boss down there. I got the glaive. The upgrade was pretty good. And then the glaive scales off of technique, which is very interesting. At least the handle does. What I'll probably just end up doing is just upgrade both. Just to maximize as much damage as you can get. Alright. Fashion matters. Alright, so those fight. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I went down the hallway after defeating the giant robots to turn off the poison. So, go back up the ladder. Check out the. Maybe I should go back to the area before I fell through the roof. Maybe I missed it back there. That's a bit of ways back. Let's go for the fireball. Okay, what poison bullets through here? Okay, where do we go from here? True. I am completely lost. I feel like I've probably explored the whole area then. Yeah, so we fought the boss, he doesn't respawn, down that hallway. Did I? Yeah, alright, we're gonna go back before we fell into the hole. And there's some new dialogue over here, this is a dead end. Yes, oh, okay, we might have skipped this part. Or, no, this is after the hallway incident. Maybe we didn't explore all the way up here. Yep, okay. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Who is that?
Pulcinella. I hope he's alright.
Where? Who's that? Okay, some more of that fire guy. See if I can find him. You know, Speak soon. Still fragment.
A little help? Anyone? Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance?
I don't know, man. This what he's hiding on it? I was kind of expecting to fight some boss, and he's like stuck behind the gate. If this is him.
Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella.
Pulcinella.
He's a puppet.
Mispronounced that completely in my head.
Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, they bolted and left me to my fate. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and...
Alright, fear. Alright, I'm gonna have to be sure to try out some of these emotes. Or gestures, because maybe they could have some significance with the AI. Or NPCs, I should say. Okay, how do I access the... oops. How do you access the quick menu? I forget. Access the quick bag. Okay. Tutorial, help me. Okay, fatal, manage weight, use items in extra bag, hold down A. It's wild, man. Look at it. Okay, did we waste anything? Alright. Go find this butler, fight the boss, save the day. Save the princess. Alright, I am keeping my guard up just in case someone tries to knock me down. Oh shit. Stay down, man. Your technique. Okay, so just a little commentary of what I think so far, what I'm enjoying, or what I like about the game, I should say. We're speaking with people before saying, looking for the thing that sets the game apart from other Soulsborne games. And while I haven't explored everything completely, I do like the idea of the assembly or the weapon assembly feature. Just the idea of being able to change weapons around and get creative on what handle skill you want, the scaling, even with different weapon heads. Although the weapon head changing more so the attack speed and the range of the weapon versus, or you know, it's a mixture of both the handle and the range. You know, but I do like the aspect so far. Now, so we got the weapon assembly. Need to see the Legion arm. I mean, but we have to see how the lie to truth or lie system pans out. But yeah, the assembly little, it adds some layers of crafting and getting creative with the game that I like. Of course, you know, you have that in other games with the weapons you use and the type of upgrades you put to them. If you want this one to be a bleed focused weapon, a fire focused weapon. And then in Dark Souls, being able to change the weapon art, so yeah, a bit of something like that. Well, not Dark Souls, but Blood. See, I'm all over the place. Elden Ring, being able to change your weapon arts for different weapons is kind of cool. But this one being able to change the weapon, not only the art of the weapon, but also the moveset. It's kind of cool. So, really see how that pans out once I get more weapons available. Like I said, the only bummer is reading that special weapons. Stop following me, I'm trying to talk here. But the special weapons don't allow you to change the weapons. Change any of the parts on it. So we'll see. Hopefully they were like really cool, unique weapons. It kind of justifies the restriction to him. Top this off. Plus, I know some people aren't too much of a fan of the game because of it is a Souls-like, so there's difficulty to it, some challenge to it, learning the mechanics and everything like that, and whatever difficulties that comes with the Souls-like, but it does things to help make the game more accessible in different ways, aside from just having a difficulty option. And I wasn't even trying to flag it properly that time. No. That part I hate though. Like, you're stuck on the ground, you can't really do anything. But yeah, being able to expend all your healing items, but then you're able to recharge it later. Now granted, in Souls games, you have like different ways to heal yourself. So if you run out of your Estus Flask, you have the the little file you can find that you can put different mods into physics, wondrous physics, so you can focus on the healing build, but you also have like forming stones. So, but being able to recharge your healing mid-fight, it's pretty cool. And then one of the earlier weapons you can get if you're not good at parrying, having the parry window upgrade attachment is pretty useful. Probably something I should put on one of my weapons when I'm just like, okay, I'm just doing a horrible job getting these perfect parries off. Let me use this attachment that enables it to be this dude is long arm right now. But yeah, I haven't tested out the summoning mechanic though. I pride myself in never using it. Damn it. The time is god awful. I'm dead. Ooh, get you. I'm still very confused on how the tutorial tells you that some of those Fury Strikes are undodgeable, but you can clearly dodge out the way. Maybe I misread it. Hey, Workshop Beauty and Standardized Radiation Critter. That's a long one. So, one thing that is unique, I would say, unless, you know, I never paid attention to the other Souls games. Souls, like, I know people get tired of hearing that phrase, but having all the enemies have recoverable health is interesting. So that's something in Bloodborne that you could have used, and you can do it for yourself, but it wasn't on enemies unless like very special enemies. And here it seems to apply to everyone. I don't know what's the criteria to warn me where the okay. Melt my fingies. But I don't know, like for this guy, if I whack him, he has recoverable health. So kind of forces you to, I mean, it's not like they're rapidly recovering health, but you can't be as passive as you would in other games or in other scenarios. Like this guy, if I leave him alone, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get all his health back. Or at least all that he can recover. Aha. Yep, you guys all fight. But not having some type of ambient music and other sorts. Okay, now we got boss fight, so should we see how this works? Yeah, just see how the summoning system, let's see how the summoning works. So it calls star fragments, okay, and let's see. So does it summon once the fight starts? And does it cost every time I die? Using that strong arm. Walking with that teenage swag. Alright, but is this the butler guy? Alright, so I probably should. I was staring at your crush the whole time. Come on, man. This is wrong. Hey, he's got a gun. Flamethrower. Okay. Hey, yo, I need that sword. Let's go get him. Let's see how he does. Obviously, it's not dealing that much damage either, so it's not like you can just sit back and let him do all the fight. But hey. Alright, kill me. I will fight you solo. Unless he fucks you up and Alright. I just wanted to summon to see how that works. So this is actually like Dark Souls when summoning NPCs to help you with your fights. So, but going back to what I was saying earlier about, I know people are it's too challenging, easy mode, blah blah blah. Like I get that, but in terms of what's available for the player to make things a bit more available or easier, accessible, whichever phrase people want to use, there are some options. Do we drop in? That'd probably be instant death, but so. Especially if it's, well, the first boss in the game, you didn't have that option unless I skipped over it. But this is a constant for every boss, probably except for the final boss, because you know you have your final hurdle to beat the game. There's something for you, something there for everyone. King's Flame. Ooh. I guess the question is, does the boss health scale with the NPCs as well? That's the thing in Souls game. Okay, so something like that probably wouldn't have had much success in dodging because there's no double crap out. Now, as I mentioned before, the enemies do talk, so I'm curious as to what you have to do to be able to understand them, because I feel like that's a bit of lore you're probably missing out on unless you're just saying, hey, you're trash, you're trash, you're trash. You just say, I get it, but that is some lore you're missing out on. I can kind of, damn, that was a lot, man. Like I kind of saw, I thought I saw the word Y in there somewhere, but yeah. Of course, going back to the difficult thing, you know, this is farm. Hopefully we're able to unlock special weapons after this. I would like to see what some of these weapons are down a lot. Alright, and I should probably look into the menus to see what this debuff does. Just kick the shit out of it. Bro, get your crotch out, man. Okay, so for a fight like this, because my timing is off, having the perfect parry skill available might be useful. And my carry weight would be a little bit too high. So let me go ahead and get that in my inventory. And apparently I've been carrying this right foot there. So it is the Great Sword of Fate handle. I'll put that on because I think that's the lightest. I am slightly heavy. So what I'm probably gonna actually do is once I pick up my article, I'm just gonna go back and spend it. I think I have a quick travel. Okay, let's see. Face teleport to the hotel unless. Go ahead and assign that to the extra bag. I'm guessing I can get hit in the middle of that. When it, excuse me, when it shocks, your character's stamina immediately decreases. So the question is, how does that affect the NPCs? Check records and position. Alright, let's go ahead and spend some of these. No sense in me holding on to them forever. Alright, just be sure not to use the rare by accident.
I'll use my power to help you.
Level up. Okay, we need power. Get her straight up to. Alright, how much do I need to get over it slightly? Let's get that there. Rest there. And then 1 point vitality. Okay, Infinity needs work. Cancel. Game update. Genshin Impact 4.1. Alright, take 2. Whoops, don't fall. Or just probably 5. I think this 5th attempt. It's a good thing it's a quick little easy way to the boss room too. Yeah, the main thing I will have to be mindful of though is using the perfect parry, but a little bit of a swap time, so. Alright, so it doesn't have crazy tracking, that's good. I tell myself, don't worry about going for a perfect guard unless I really had to, because parries have always been my weakest thing in these type of games. so much. Ah, god damn it. All right, now it's getting a little ridiculous. Come on, yeah. He's the king of high society. He's no king of my. All right. Although being on the perfect parry would open him up for getting the stagger window, critical window available. So there's still reason to do it, but yeah, trash at it. Yahoo! I am not using summoning help. I will get this on my own. That way I can go to sleep, proud of myself, knowing of my achievements in the lives of Pete. At least it doesn't hit too hard, but it's hard nonetheless. Yeah. I feel like I will open up for parry at that point. Come back here. Ah, wow. That window expired really fast. That is one thing I kind of don't like about the game. Oh shit, he's about to start spewing fire. That's a pretty big reach. Oh, shit, he's juking a Java now. Feels like I'm playing a Final Fantasy boss. Specifically Crisis 4 or 7. My man's going all out with the juking a Java. Oh shit. Ah! Ah shit. Now is he just using that because I'm far away, or I just have to worry about fire spam? Okay, yeah. The oil just stays on the ground too, it seems. For a very long time, rather. Damn it. Get up. Yeah, so what I'm probably gonna have to do is I hate to say it, put on the perfect parry. Don't even bother with the police baton, because my parry windows when I need them have not been landing whatsoever. So let's just do that. To block a shame. And I kind of want to avoid swapping off, swapping on, swapping off, swapping on, because the weapon swap speed is not as good as I would like it to be, but yeah, that's fine. If we had to turtle our way to victory, we shall. I pressed the button, but it didn't follow through. shit, this is fast start. I should just reset. Stab you where? Ah, that's horrible. I mean, oh shit! Back up! Back up! I forgot. No. Ah. Might as well use that so I can be building towards my healing next time. Hee. But that fire strike has not very hits on it. Are we not completely relying on it? Let's use it when we can. God damn it. Alright, there we go. High power flame amplifier, king flame ergo, and something else. Flame grindstone. Still be something. Is that yeah, okay. Flame grindstone temporarily imbue a weapon with fire. Because it's fragile, it cannot be used often. How do I... Is that a modifier I have to put on the hotel front? Okay. So yeah, just gotta change strategy. As much as I want to be the offensive and gotta get good at dodging and blocking, if you gotta turtle up, man, you gotta turtle up. It's all about build crafting and getting good, being smart, noticing your weaknesses and where you can alter and improve yourself. Oh, thanks, man. See, he approves. He approves. See, he's like, yeah, acknowledge your weaknesses and find a way around.
Ah, you're back, and you found. Oh, dear, Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again.
Left arm just twitching.
The puppets are going to be in a really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel.
Okay. Yeah, that that definitely is the best. I wouldn't say best, because if you're good at the game, you don't really need it, but very useful Fable art. There we go. I keep forgetting terms of this game. I have terrible memory. But very useful indeed. had to see how to use this flame grindstone. Overheat increases fire damage received by both character and monster. Inflicts continuous fire damage. What's all this going on there?
Ah, if it isn't my savior.
I don't remember even finding
Glad to
him.
see you made it back in one piece, my friend. There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough.
I do like
Without
him,
the
man.
factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced
that sounds pretty
myself.
good.
Signor Lorentini Venigni, gentleman, bon vivant, and at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend.
Are you the boss whipping guy?
If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Graz's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth.
See about in your 30s, man?
While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this. My newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
A grinder modification tool. You can equip special grindstone on a grinder through Venigni or Stargazer. There are different types of special grindstones that grant different effects to your weapon. You can use a special grindstone effect in battle only once, but recharges if you revive. So how do I decide to equip it here?
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and the claim can keep one quite preoccupied. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity.
Modular.
That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are legion. I always welcome friends.
Okay. All right, LB. Okay. Fire. Burn. I have the elements on my side. Lightning. Flames. I don't have water or wind. Fuck. Alright, so who do I have to speak to get boss weapons available?
I know my way around a weapon. A Stargazer is a survival device used by
the
stalkers.
stalker.
It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed Stargazers all across the city. Once they're
Run it by me one more
A
time.
Stargazer is a survival. It powers itself by accumulating. The stalkers installed Stargazers all across the city. If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The stalkers captured a puppet to use for training. Don't look at me like that. Everyone hates puppets. I know whose side you're on.
Unless there's something else, upgrade weapon, alter handle. How do I get boss weapons?
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
You can craft Legion armor with the Legion plug using any craft machine. So, thanks for telling me. My Flameberg, Legion arm full of burning flames. When it muzzles open, burns enemies. And the wave flame increases attack range. Okay, it's just the same thing in this upgrading. Deus Ex Machina. Motion sensing landmine. When the landmine is buried. Okay, yeah, this is Sekiro vibes. When the landmine is buried in the ground, it explodes upon use. When Falcon Eye. It fires armor piercing shells from distance. The launch shell explodes. Aegis. It explodes. When it receives a blow, the embedded device explodes and deals damage to the enemy. What do I need? A Legion plug? I don't have a Legion plug. Huh. Now I'm curious on how well the blocking works. Was Pandemonium, a Legion arm that fires a sticky acidic substance that corrodes enemies that step into the wipe. Okay. High power flame and flyer. And you're able to modify it. Move and charge. Continuous small sparks from the hand inflict damage while charging. It's pretty cool. Overcharge. Kinda iffy on that one. Trace. Okay. Enables dodge after hit. That's cool. Now that's awesome. If you pull or wire an enemy and press and hold the Legion arm button, it will trigger a link attack. Now, I'm very curious on how well that would work in like a boss fight. Could I use that to like dodge over or attack if I time it properly? That'd be pretty cool. Just any enemy for that matter. Geppetto gets still trying to figure out how to activate the skills. Cause it would suck if I had to have all the skills unlocked to be able to use any of them. So we check the guide one more time. Undying. P organ. Use the P organ slots to activate your character's Latin abilities. Equip quartz on the P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each slot in a single group, you can gain synergy effect. Okay, each time the synergy effect of groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. Increase, decrease in the menus. Alright, see, I am still kind of confused though. So let's see if that's the case. We got 2 quartz, and we can't use these until we upgrade them. Increase time of enemy stagger status, and you can't stack these. Increase stagger duration, enhance the stagger attack of the charge. That might be useful. Alright, recovery. It could be useful as well. Wait, doesn't dodging not have iframes? Or is that when you get hit mid-dodge? That could be useful. Have increased weapon durability, recovery, speed. Don't need that. Don't need that here. Then Legion magazine effect. Increase ergo upon eliminating an enemy. Soon increase the consumable possession by 1. Let's get the Legion eliminating. Carry that longer through the fights. And the last one, add a Fable slot. So that's what we were speaking about earlier with more Fable slots. Enhance Fable Art Attack Tier 1. Increase stagger duration. Enhance charge stagger attack. Regain enhance lower charge. One magazine. Let's go with so we'll go back here. Increase stagger window by 1, increases time of enemy staggerable status. Then we have a upgrade that increases the stagger duration on top of that. So let's go with charge stagger attack plus 1, because if I'm understanding correctly, charge attacks increase the chance to have a stagger window and shorten how long I gotta wait for that to happen. I rarely use my Fable arts. I should use those more often. But I guess I gotta find the although I guess the question is if the Fable arts attack increases. Well, I guess I can't really work with handles because well, you're gonna increase your perfect guard damage. Let's go with charge stagger attack. Okay. Phase 2 must be activated. So wait for phase 2. Okay. Alright, am I missing something?
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Crime. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few Ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet?
That is a question. Legions and arms, amulets, defense parts. Alright, maybe I've been reading the P organ wrong this whole time because I only have 2 Fable windows. For 2 Fable charges. Got the mask here. Newspaper collectibles. Grindstone functionality, normal weapons. Defense parts, amulets, armor, gestures. Okay, so not. Alright, I'm missing out. I'm missing something here. Zoom in, select. So how do I use the P organ? So I gotta buy the full upgrade to have it unlocked. That would suck if I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Don't tell me that's what I have to do. Use the P organ slots to activate your character's equipped quartz on the P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each of the slots in a single group, you can gain the group's synergy effect. the synergy effect of two groups. The next step is unlocked. You can get a greater effect as take care of. Okay, so I misread that then. I have to have 2 upgrades in there. Well, I wasted a slot. So what would be the value of upgrading everything in one row then? Other than just having the ability of everything. So I don't have a quartz. Well, that's great. I can't use it then. Because I don't know how to read. Dramatic entry. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that so I can stop getting that pop up. False. Okay.
I know my way around.
Yeah, let's go. Are you selling anything useful?
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Up to 22. How much do I have on me? For the storage, stream back. Okay. So, I'm really shitty about that. My biggest screw up now is not understanding how the P organ works. So I have to have both slots slotted in to get the effect. I thought it was just choose one and choose the other, but I guess that no. If you want all the full skills, then you gotta apply that. Get the next tier unlock, you gotta at least have 2 assets. That blows. Tell me about your power.
I'm able to wield Ergo. They call me a listener because I can hear Ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power.
What's with all the fire keepers having cursed powers or something?
Now you are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please save Krat.
That's something else. Oh, that's about it. Switch grindstone, up grinder. Don't have anything else to use. Switch Legion ore. Yeah, look at that. That looks kind of nice. Ooh. It's fully consumed while guarding your guard stands for breaking. You may become defenseless. Understood. And I just noticed that the loading bar is his nose extending. That's good. Let's not drop down there. Could probably die. So I to talk to Jimmy while I'm here, or I'll just turn lights off. I knew that was gonna happen. Fire canister. Might go back to Informinus. Starfront. On the plus side, at least the added little mini bonuses are still useful without having the skill fully available. Alright, this is the one time. Hey. Alright, with that thing there. He tried it. But so far, someone asked me, is the game too hard? It's always I won't say always. A bit of a tricky question. It's one of those, not to be like snobby, but it really is one of those get good situations. Like I can't definitively say, oh, it's way too hard. I think a little, and maybe just me being bad at the game is too hard, is Ninja Gaiden 2, where you really have to play a certain way, otherwise you're just gonna get destroyed. Whereas just like any Souls game, you gotta learn the mechanics, learn the attack patterns, build accordingly, and just go from there. I've yet to experience a moment where the game feels like BS, and that's when I would say the game's too hard, and that's hard for the wrong reasons, because it's BS and different things. The only thing I don't like so far is just how they have the stagger system set up, where you can get the stagger window available, but the enemy is still bouncing around, depending on, I guess, if you stun them. Or it's a weird thing where you can stun them sometimes and not stun them, but... And then also, seems like you don't have any iframes where you're down on the ground, so if you get knocked down, you're kind of just stuck getting comboed. That's what happened to me on several of the hammered shovel guy who carrying the shovel. But yeah, like the last boss fight wasn't bad. I just, like I said, my timing is just awful. Of being able to use the Fable art to have perfect blocking, extended perfect block window helps a lot. So the game has options or things around just to help you out. So I think that's usually a lot of cases with like Souls-like games, aside from Sekiro. Like, you have a lot more options to play around with in case you're having a challenge. Like, hey, maybe being a guy that just dodges isn't great. We specifically talk about Souls here. Pick up a shield and just get better at dodging. Bloodborne, on the other hand, can't say the same, but being able to just farm, like if you're really dying a lot, farm blood vials. If you have a big pipe wrench head, and what is specialty on this one? Reduce damage rate while guarding. Okay, patient smash. Gather your strength for a strong hit. Hold down the attack button to activate a stronger hit. And use immediately after guarding and attack for more power. Payback swing. Let's see how that works. This thing is slow, holy crap. But yeah, the game's not too hard so far. It's just improved, just like an indie game you would play. Just improve at the boss fights and understand. I haven't had a BS positioning moment where the enemies are just positioned to purposely screw you over. Ooh. Alright, that's actually pretty good. That was pretty good. And I got, and this is what I was talking about with like you can't get up and you're just stuck on the ground. So I guess that's just something unique to this boss character or enemy character where you're just fucked. You get smashed on the ground, you're just stuck stunned. So that's it so far. But that parry was actually really strong. Just gotta get used to the attack window on it. So let me go ahead and this is like going back to what I was talking about earlier. I like this symbol system. It's kind of cool. Just really slow. Holy crap. Just kind of hoping it will have a better strength scaling, but it doesn't. Man, what's the proximity I can get to these things you face? Because it will suck at the placements to where, like, hey, if you don't have anything to throw at it, you're kind of fucked. One thing we'll be getting used to when you can and cannot stagger an enemy. Sometimes the enemies would just, I'm using stagger as in like flinch. Let's go with flinch because you got stagger that's actual fun. But when you can flinch an enemy off your attacks and when they'll just fire through it, it's kind of nice. Okay, so we gotta be mindful of that. I didn't realize that the Fable art for the revenge attack payback was 2 bars. Wow. So yeah. This is where having that item available. I mean, it was a pretty strong parry or payback attack. Lance Armstrong over there. I'm about to get used to it. Yeah. I was gonna go for a block, but realized that probably be in the middle of covering from an animation, so yeah. Yeah, that was on me. Oh. Carrier's amulet. Increase weight. Bro, that kind of sucks though. It increases your carry weight, but godly does it go up by a huge amount? Like, how much of my carry weight does it go? So we're at 88, 88.4. Oh, okay, so it gives you a good amount. I was say this thing goes up by 3 points. Really weighs 3 points. So, do we have anything else? Okay, yeah, let's look at what we got here because I've been not paying attention. So strength / reduction, these are all defense parts. So weights, increase, physical, chart, standard radiation converter, increases my fire resistance. So that's one thing I don't know, the boss didn't really do too much when it came to the fire, surprisingly enough. But so I was singing high praise of this parry attack. I think I want to go back to my other weapon. Moonlit Town. I don't know. Go back to. Looks like I gotta go do this whole P system again because I wasn't paying attention. That sucks. Fatal Catalyst. Dark Moon of the Covenant. It does seem that the movesets, well, scales differently, but different movesets have different strength behind them. So it's not just the head of the weapon itself, but they take into account how strong the soda moveset is. You want to put it that way? As before, it took 2 swings with the wrench piece attached to the wrench handle.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town?
Yeah, they say we're in Moonlight
Did
Town.
puppets do this?
It's a really drastic change of scenery. Okay, so I gotta wait for you to bust that door before I can do anything. Parry. Sawtooth wheel. Useful for blowing up arrows. Can't get on this roof now. Alright, what time is it? It is 8 o'clock. I need to stop. So let's go ahead and calling here. We arrived in Moonlight Town, and Jiminy, with all his wisdom, asked, "Were we in Moonlight Town?" To their credit, they don't see the pop-up like I do, so maybe that's not where we are. So let's go ahead and stop here. I can turn off blood. Wow. Adjust attack durations. Battle. Even if lock on is not activated, the attack direction will be adjusted toward a nearby enemy. And that was the thing. Switch to auto lock on. That lock on target will change automatically when the target dies. Huh. Adjust attack direction. So if let me test this out real quick. Make sure I'm reading this correctly. Okay. I'm guessing. Okay. So it's really just make sure you're not holding the analog stick. And what did all these guys were? Burn. Yeah, I'm burning, and I'm dead. Shit. Yeah, I should have signed off for the night. Saved myself from this embarrassment. Damn it. Oh, screw over cover. Okay, now we're gonna sign off. So, but getting good. I'm enjoying it so far. Got the Legion or the grinder system opened up, and you can only use it one time. It seems like you can probably equip 2 grinders at a time, unless there's just an empty slot and this is positioned weirdly. But you can only use the grinder once per fight. So if it is a case of being able to equip 2, is it once per fight, regardless of which grinder you use, or once per grinder per fight type of deal? So I am kind of shitty about the P-Organ system. Partially my fault for not understanding that I have to have both the slots filled, I'm assuming, to get the effects fully available to me. And you just getting the sub effect available without needing to have everything fully upgraded. But, and that's on me. The extra healing gem would be nice, but yeah. And yeah, it's good so far. No major complaints. I'm just going back to the first time, like I said, with getting the stagger window open, but then you gotta follow it with a heavy attack to get the stagger, and the enemy is still bouncing around and chucking around, so that's a bit of a problem, but it's good. See how the story pans out, especially with the be careful who you invite to Hotel Krat. And I probably should have went back to talk to those two to see if they had anything unique since I saved Finini, but game good. I like it. I like it so far. So, and like I said, the assemble system is kind of cool. You know, to try out different weapons with different scalings, different hilts, and those have their own fable arts. And the head of the weapon has different fable arts as well. So you can get creative. Still trying to find who produces the boss weapons, but just keep playing. Hopefully, we'll find it. So I don't want to go too far into the game and finally get it unlocked, but I think how long you have to go into Dark Souls to get boss weapons. Pretty far. So, but gonna cut it here. Been rambling on too long.